Hi there. My name is Wayne Mylin, and I'm AOBTA's Managing Director. And I'm here today to invite you to a party. 2020 was AOBTA's 30th anniversary, which is a big deal in the professional association world. Not many not-for-profit professional associations last that long. So 30 years is a big deal. And we originally planned to have this party last year. We planned to have it live out in an area outside of Baltimore. But a small thing called the pandemic threw a wrench into that. So we ventured into new territory here, and we're taking the party virtual. It will be a 10-day party beginning on April 30th. Now, we announced the convention, and I've started getting a lot of phone calls and emails here at the office. A lot of questions out there about how the virtual will work, about the continuing education credits, a lot about what happens if I can't stop my life for 10 days to attend this party. And also some questions and comments in there about just being virtually fatigued and what that means with attending a 10-day event. So there's some things to explain here, some things you should know about so you can make an informed decision about this convention. And I realized to do that, I needed to talk to you directly and answer some of those questions. So let me walk you through this. One of the questions to start with that I've been asked a couple of times is, why is the registration fee so low? And we're happy to hear that people are asking that question and recognizing that. But here's the story behind that. This was on purpose because we are well aware that this past year has deeply impacted our profession, our practices, and certainly our pocketbooks. We're aware of that. So the primary question for the convention committee was, okay, how do we throw a great 30th anniversary party and make it as affordable as possible? How do we do that? And part of the answer to that, aside from the fact that if we wanted to do something, we needed to do this, but part of the answer to that was to go virtual. No travel, no hotel, no food costs. So that was a big start. And we also went with this, okay, let's just aim to break even mindset as we were planning this, which means that AOBTA is not aiming to make a big profit on this convention. We're not really aiming to make any profit. We stripped it down to the essentials of paying our presenter expenses, paying for the event platform, and paying for some gifts that are being sent out to the attendees as a swag bag package, which you'll get in the mail. So, and then we figured out in looking at this, what it would take for us to break even. And that came out to, for members, $250. 10 days, about 60 hours of programming for $250. Now, in case you don't know it, that's an insanely good bargain. You're not going to see that again. So another question is that I've been asked a lot about is, where do I attend the convention? I understand you're saying that it's virtual, but how's this work? How do I access the workshops and the social events? So good question. So the convention is being held on a platform called WHOVA, W-H-O-V-A. I'm going to screen share here. So probably what you've already seen, what WHOVA provides us with is a marketing website. And this is what we've all been looking at for the past couple months. It's all the information about the convention in one place. There's the homepage, continuing education information, links to all the different aspects of the convention. The agenda is listed here, so you can take a look at that. All the workshops, all the events, the speakers list, the exhibitors, sponsors, a logistics section, which has information about frequently asked questions, continuing education, the cancellation policy, disclaimers about being an attendee, access to the event app. You can download the app on your phone. And then the registration, the event registration, a page about the convention t-shirt, which I happen to be wearing, and a scholarship program. I want to talk about this. In case you don't know, we have the Judah Roseman Scholarship Fund for conventions. And this year we're giving out as many scholarships as we can because we know there's a need for it. So if you're thinking about passing up the convention because you feel like you can't afford it, take a look at this. And if it appeals to you, if you feel like you want to apply for a scholarship, we'll be happy to give them out. So far, we've given 2, and we hope to give out some more. And then information about becoming a sponsor and becoming an exhibitor. So Whova, the Whova platform, provides us with this marketing convention website. Now, once you register for the convention, you will get access to the convention app, which you can bring up on your phone, on your tablet, or on your computer. This is where you go to watch everything. And as an attendee, as a registered attendee, you'll have your own attendee account, which you sign into, and then that brings you here. So again, the homepage, there will be the agenda here. And this is where you go to watch everything. So let's say on Friday, April 30th at 11 a.m., you want to attend Bill Helm's medical Qigong session. You click view the session, it brings up this events page, this workshops page. And at the time when this happens, there will be a Zoom screen showing up right here on this page. And this is where you'll watch. This is where you'll watch Bill present his Qigong workshop. And it's the same for every workshop, for every convention event. They have their own page. That's where you go. You watch it right there. And as I said, you can watch it on your phone, your tablet, or your computer. And then each workshop has its own Q&A, polls, chat room, where you can talk with other attendees or with the presenter questions. So also built into this is the attendee list. You can see who else, what fellow members are attending this event. A really nifty community social area, which is a list of different groups by topic or by social group for a lot of interaction. So this is where a lot of the socializing and interaction will happen. A page for sponsors, a page for exhibitors, and then a built into this system message board. Every attendee will be able to talk to every other attendee and presenter. Basically, it's kind of a built-in email system, but it stays right here in the platform. And then, a number of other aspects to this platform that you'll see. But this is where you go to watch it. It's really simple. You log in to your attendee account, and this is where it all happens. Okay, so we've taken a look at that. The other really big question that's been coming up that I've been getting asked about is about continuing education credits. Are we offering them, and how does it work? So yes, we are offering NCC AOM PDAs and NCB TMB CEs. Those credits are currently submitted and they're pending and awaiting approval. And at this moment, it looks like there will be 50, maybe a little more NCC AOM PDAs and around 30, maybe a little more NCB TMB CEs. Now, I want to point something out here. This is an amazing bargain. The industry average for continuing education credits is $25 per credit. And so what it's working out to here is we're providing you with this convention with NCCM PDAs for $5 per credit and NCB TMB CEs for around $8 per credit. You'll probably never see another bargain like this again. We've really gone out of our way to make this as affordable as possible. And so it's a great bargain already, but let me sweeten it a little bit more. And this is important for you to know. As an attendee, you'll have access to the workshops and events as they happen. But if you can't attend it as it happens, each workshop is going to be recorded. And then the video of that workshop will be posted in its page here on the platform, on the event app, where you can watch it at your leisure and get your continuing education credits. So you don't have to attend it as it happens. You can watch the recording afterwards. And you'll have access to the convention app. It will be up and running and available to you until July 15th. So that gives you 2.5 months to watch this content and get your continuing education credits. So this addresses some of the concerns that have been mentioned about not being able to take 10 days off to attend a convention and concerns about virtual event fatigue. You have 2.5 months to access this 60 hours of programs and watch it at your own pace, at a pace that works for you. You don't have to try to make it all work and attend everything as it happens. You can relax about that. You can relax your schedule. You have 2.5 months to watch it. And I'm going to sweeten it just a little bit more. AOBTA is in the process of launching an online education platform. A learning management system is what they call it. We're going to call it the AOBTA Academy. And the plan is that it will be up and running sometime in May. Now, after the convention is over, after the convention platform closes on July 15th, most of those convention workshops are going to be loaded onto the learning management platform. They'll be available to you in the AOBTA Academy. And everyone that registers for the convention will continue to have free access to all that content, all those workshops in the AOBTA Academy. Now, those that don't register for it, for the convention, they're not going to have free access to it, to these workshops in the Academy. They're going to have to pay market price to get access to each workshop. And where there's that market price is going to be nowhere near as low as the convention registration. So I'm making a point here. Even if you can't attend the convention as it happens, if it doesn't seem convenient to you, April 30th through May 9th, I'm making the argument here that you should consider making this investment anyway, because where else are you going to have long-term access to 50+ credits and some wonderful information and content that these wonderful presenters are giving you? Where else are you going to have access to that amount of content for just $250? You won't see that again. So consider making the investment now. All right, the other thing is the convention t-shirt. They're on sale now. I'm wearing one. It has the AOBTA logo on the front. On the back is the convention logo. Very nice t-shirts. They are the stark red, which is the convention theme color. They're high quality, a nice heavy weight. They're 100% organic cotton because we know that matters. And they're unisex in small, medium, large, extra large, extra, extra large. So again, as with the registration, AOBTA is not making a profit on these. We're selling them as low as we can. They only cost $25 and that includes the shipping. And what we're wishing for here is there are a number of social events during the convention. And our goal is, our wish is to see a wave of red convention t-shirts during these social events. So please order your shirt today so you can get it in time for the convention. It'll be a community building thing for sure. And one note, if you are an attendee, if you're buying it and you are registered for the event, we're going to be shipping the t-shirt along with your convention swag bag. They'll all come as one package a week or two before the convention. So, all right. So I've covered a lot of information here and addressed a number of the big questions that people have been emailing and calling me about. So hopefully that helps you. I'd like you to know that the convention committee has been having a lot of fun planning this event. In our minds, it has been a really long and painful stretch for everyone, and especially for us in our profession. So many of us have gone without work. And it's been tough. So we're all in need of a party. So let's have a party. Let's celebrate. We all need to celebrate. And we all need to reconnect and regenerate because it does seem that we're moving into a world where the general population is more aware than ever of the importance of taking care of themselves, of their own self-care. And that's where we come in. It's what we do. It's what we do. It's what we're about. So it's, our belief here at AOBTA that we are going to be very busy and thriving in the years to come. So let's gather and celebrate the fact that AOBTA has survived for 30 years, which is a really big deal, and we're really happy about that. But let's also gather and regenerate ourselves, get ourselves ready, pump ourselves up in preparation for the service that we have to offer in the coming years. It's going to be a fun time. So I hope to see you there. I'll see you at the convention. Bye now.